Yoni was one of these young people who was very, very busy. He was helping so many people do so many things. He was constantly busy. He ran B'nai Akiva, he was Rosh of B'nai Akiva. He would help anybody who needed help with their homework. He was tutoring with no pay, all different subjects. He was just a natural leader and the kids just adored him. He was just a people person. His decision to make Aliyah was really to go to Israel for a year or two and to study in yeshiva. And he was coming back to London to study medicine.
A British student who was injured when a suicide bomber blew himself up on a bus in Israel has died.
We were sitting together and we were discussing the fact that, what's going to happen now Yoni's not here anymore. And we need to do something in memory of him, and what could we do? And so we came up with the idea to get other young people to follow in Yoni's footsteps. We decided that that was going to be the main aim of the foundation, was to try and reflect Yoni's character and also to bring young people in, because he was great with young people. We absolutely unanimously felt that Yoni did so much for so many people, and he was going to become a doctor, and he would have done everything he could to save lives and to help anybody he could, and that this was his one final opportunity to do something and to leave not just the legacy that he has left, but an extra legacy.
When Alex walked into a room, he was 3 years old. The room could be full of adults, and everybody would turn to this child that was walking in with this big smile and this great desire to communicate with everybody there. That's the memory of Alex. He was a joyous, very joyous child.
We were all born in New York and grew up in New York. I was the youngest of four. Alex was the second.
He went to college and got into a program that allowed him to choose anything in the whole of Cornell University. There are landmarks in his life, but basically he was always exploring what would be a useful life for him. He didn't know what he wanted to, but he wanted to make his life here because he thought this was a place that had to exist. He had seen the Soviet Union, who were desperate, Jews were desperate to leave, and he wanted to be part of making this place for every Jew.
Alex made Aliyah in 1985. Alex became an officer relatively quickly. He went directly to sergeant's course and directly to officer school.
He was very anxious to be an officer with command responsibilities. He felt that that was the way you influence people.
Alex definitely put in our family this first stone of what is our legacy in Israel. It's clear that Alex's legacy lives very much on in our family, but not only in our family, in a much wider circle of people.
As terrible a loss that it was to have Alex killed, he left us so much, and we were aware of this at the Shiva. People kept coming with the letters, and they never threw them out.
Even with very little time during army maneuvers, he would stop and write a letter or write in the diary or draw a picture. Even though he was killed on his 25th birthday, there is really a lifetime of work that's still inspiring today for a lot of people.
That's what he did.